Just a quick one before we get into today's video, guys. We have got a lot of Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or go into kloppclothing.com. Let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. So Liverpool back in action on Saturday as they take on Aston Villa in the last home game of the season. I really can't believe there's only 2 games left of this season. Literally feels like yesterday where we were previewing the new campaign and discussing Arthur walking through the door and Darwin Núñez. It's mental how quick the season goes, but here we are. Obviously, Liverpool still having to play for something. Yes, something. There was a bit of a hit last night. Of course, Newcastle beat Brighton in that sort of chase for Champions League places. Liverpool have always been a sort of outside runner. I have to rely on Manchester United or Newcastle dropping points. However, United are against Bournemouth away from home, and their away form has been pretty woeful. So we'll wait out on that one. There could be a bit of a boost, but Liverpool need to win their game against Aston Villa this weekend. It's going to be an emotional day for many reasons. There's lots of different things happening. A lot of players saying farewell to the football club, James Milner and Roberto Firmino being the notable departees. However, there is some huge news that we need to discuss ahead of the game. Look, yesterday the FA revealed that Jurgen Klopp would be getting punished, and he is set to receive a 2-game ban and a £75,000 fine after his post-match comments following Liverpool's 4-3 win over Tottenham Hotspur. It means he's going to be obviously absent for the game on Saturday as Liverpool do take on Aston Villa. This is the second time I think he's been suspended this season. Klopp's just a crazy guy. I would never want him to change. But anyway, after that, he obviously apologised and released the letter. I'm going to read out the letter to you and then we'll discuss some more stuff. But here we go. This is what was said. I want to start this submission with the most important sentiment I must express. I'm sorry for the reaction in that immediate moment when I ran towards the 4th official, Mr. Brooks, and I fully accept a caution that was justified. I accept that then and I accept that now that a yellow card was correct. Equally, I'm sorry for some of the tone and content of my post-match interview. Although it was not my intention, I accept now it appears that I was questioning Mr. Tierney's integrity. I take ownership of this. On reflection, the words I used were inappropriate. Both of these incidents were driven by emotion. I was overly emotional at some of the decisions made, which then led to frustration and a feeling of unfairness. I carried that emotion in the mandated and time-sensitive post-match press commitments. I do ask that you look at the comments I made in the following context. We are, as managers, contractually required to make ourselves available in a timely fashion. This doesn't readily allow for a more measured approach. Also, English is not my primary language, and at times what I mean to say and how I can say it can conflict. For the avoidance of doubt, I was trying to express how I felt whilst dealing with the frustration. I was just around a number of decisions made during the game. It was about feelings and emotions. To be absolutely clear, I know that Mr. Tierney, along with the officials, do their work without any preconceived bias or prejudice. Although not an excuse, I believe we have made up a high percentage of Mr. Tierney's matches this season. Something in the region of 20% of matches he has officiated have involved in my team. I do not offer this as a defence, rather as an observation, and could be a reason for both the build-up of frustration governed by an independent accumulation of incidents over an extended period. Hopefully you saw in my very next press conference on the 2nd of May, I sought to clarify and correct any wrong conclusions drawn from the words I used in the interview on Sky Sports, which took place minutes after tumultuous and high dramatic game ended. Okay, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was Klopp's apology to obviously Paul Tierney and all the rest of it. However, that doesn't change. He will be getting a light fine of £75,000 and will not be in the dugout for Saturday's game, nor the final game of the season. However, he will be allowed after the full-time whistle to come down onto the pitch and obviously do the lap of honour and all the rest of it. So it's not all doom and gloom on that front. You will see Jurgen Klopp, so do not worry. With regards to team news, as we already know, Roberto Firmino was back in training, and it looks like he will be getting the send-off he deserves and probably will make a cameo appearance at Anfield for one final time. In terms of Darwin Núñez, it looks like he will miss the game. It doesn't look like he's going to be available for the clash. He didn't train in yesterday's training session. However, Klopp, I'm sure, will provide a further update a bit later on today, or depending on when you're watching, has already provided you with an update. But from my understanding, I don't think Darwin Núñez will be involved at all. Now, with regards to the opposition, Aston Villa, they're obviously chasing a European place. They're in formidable form, really, since Unai Emery came in, since Steven Gerrard got sacked. However, as I said, they have got a bit of a injury boost, as I said. Well, Roberto Firmino. Felipe Coutinho will miss the clash. He's going to be still injured. However, they still do get a bit of a boost with other players coming back from injury, and their potential or possible starting 11 will be Martinez, Young, Konsa, Mings, Moreno, Dendonka, Luiz, John McGinn, Buendia, Ramsey and Watkins. So a very strong side there, Aston Villa. As I say, Aston Villa in really good form at the moment. I'm just going to double check to see where they are actually in the league table. Just give me a second. I didn't check that. Oh, so they're in 8th. 2 games left to go. They're currently level on points with Tottenham Hotspur, but have a poorer goal difference by 2 goals. So a win. If they get a win, they're still within a fight, so they're going to be really fighting for it. The Aston Villa support are really demanding that the club go into European football and really want to see it, and Unai Emery is a very, very good coach. So, yeah, they're going to be well up for it tomorrow. We know what Aston Villa are like. However, the notable absence is Felipe Coutinho, but they have pretty much got a strong starting 11 for the clash. That's it really, what I've got for you today. As I say, Jurgen Klopp to go over is going to be banned. He has issued an apology. Liverpool will wear their new home kit in the game. Roberto Firmino likely to be back. Darwin Núñez likely to be missing. And then, of course, the bit of Aston Villa team news there. They look like they've got a strong 11 going into this clash. But yeah, I can't believe it is the end of the season. It's really, really crazy how quick it has come around. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see what's happening. Obviously, the finals already secured. Manchester City versus Inter Milan in the Champions League final. Europa League final, Sevilla against Roma. Europa Conference League, West Ham against Fiorentina. So yeah, interesting, really, really interesting stage of playing in the European competitions. And you can't believe that was a year ago now, where Liverpool took on Real Madrid in the Champions League final. Honestly, time goes so freaking quick. I'm starting to get pretty scared as I get a bit older. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on the clash, guys. Please do let me know your score predictions down there in the comment section below. Will Liverpool beat Aston Villa? As I said, score predictions down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copiclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.